is Hunter at Sunrise, acoustic, eclectic music for your Sunday morning. We're streaming live at hunteratsunrise.com, whrv.org, altradio.org, iTunes, Shoutcast, and Radio Time. We're on your digital radio at 89.5 WHRV HD2 Alt Radio. You know, we like to do acoustic sessions here on the show. You know, we love to do live ones, and man, we have a live one here this morning. Is Roy Moats returns to our program. Roy, how are you this morning?
Well, Hunter, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. What would you like to play for us first before we get to talking here?
We're going to do a song called All Packed Up for the Trip.
All Packed Up for the Trip. Here's Roy Moats here on Hunter at Sunrise.
Up the snakes, I've got them in this suitcase in my hand. Got all the clowns that scared me, the clowns that made me laugh. They're sitting in the back seat of the van. I've got 100 different people in my head today. I got the circus and the Congress and half the Milky Way. Got the cast of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I got a bag of misdemeanors and a felony girl. I've got them all packed up for the trip. I knew someday it happened, I wouldn't come up slapping. Couldn't save the day on my skin. I worn out my eraser, I guess it's just my nature to rise again, again and again. I've got 100 different people in my head today. I've got the preachers and the bleachers and half a Milky Way. Got the cast of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I've got the vanity, insanity, and look, there's a squirrel. I've got them all packed up for the trip. Is this your baggage? Yes, it's mine. Can I take your baggage? No, I think I'll be fine. But you could take this. Peeked out the shade, I listened at the door. Reality was standing on the lawn. I'm way past tired, my papers have expired. This could be a good time to be gone. I've got 100 different people in my head today. I've got the circus and the Congress and half the Milky Way. Got the cast of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I've got a bag of misdemeanors and a felony girl. I've got them all packed up for the trip. I've got them all packed up for the trip.
Sunrise here with Roy Moats. What was that about misdemeanors and felonies? What was that in that song?
A bag of misdemeanors and a felony girl.
How do you come up with this stuff?
I don't know where it comes from now, Hunter. I tried to figure it out, but it's dark in there. I don't want to get too deep.
How often do you get to write, Roy? I know you have a day job.
Yeah, but, you know, I can write pretty much. It just takes a long time.
Really?
Like I pointed out last time, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. How long?
Since I since I was about 18.
Really?
Which was 17 years ago.
Oh, come on, you're not that old. You're not that old. You're young, you're young at heart.
When Nate Pace is there, I'm not the oldest guy in the room. He's a local music legend.
Yeah. You're also a teacher, though.
Teach math at Thomas Nelson.
What do your students think of what you're doing?
I don't really publicize it. One or two of them might know about it. But
did they ever come to your shows? These couple
every
of
once
people?
in a while, by accident, I'll see one in the audience, but I don't promote it during the class.
Oh, gotcha. Do they come up to you and say, "Mr. Moats, what are you doing? What is this?"
Sort of sometimes, yeah. Not in a groupie sense by any means.
Do they call you Mr. Moats?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some call me Professor, which seems a little lofty, but you know.
I see. But you get to play out a lot, don't you? You go to a lot of open mics and stuff?
Yeah, I try to go. Well, my son has 2 open mics, Zach Moats, and I attend his.
Oh, okay. Where does he have an
open mic? As a parental obligation, I'm required to hang out in bars late at night. He does Tuesday nights at the County Grill.
Oh, okay.
In Yorktown, and he also does one on Wednesday nights at Craft 60.
Now, we're going to have him on the show next week.
He's going to be here next week.
It's
right?
Moats Month.
I'm sandwiched between Bobby Black Hat Walters and the Love Cats. So.
Yeah, the Love Cats, your son's duo. He also has the Dharma Initiative.
Yes.
That's the big band?
Right.
Are you in the Dharma Initiative?
I'm not in the Dharma Initiative. I didn't make the cut on that one.
Said, sorry, Dad. I'll play with you and everything, but you can't be in my band.
That's correct.
No dogs.
What else would you like to play for us, Roy?
We would like to do Alan and I, by the way. This is Mr. Alan.
Oh, yes. We never introduced Alan. I apologize.
Just in case you thought I was doing all those guitar licks by myself.
Please introduce him again.
Alan is I call him the Hampton Frampton. He is he doesn't live in Hampton.
Queen Courthouse, and I guess I'm the Jimmy Dean of the King and Queen or something.
Yeah. So anyway, I called him the Hampton Frampton. Then he moved. So, but yeah, Alan has been playing guitar around here for quite a while.
Okay.
He's been in a number of bands
and he's going to be playing with you over at the farmer's market.
At the farmer's market, right.
Yeah, that's going to be after this show. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. But, go ahead.
We'd like to do a song called Does Not Feel.
Great. Here's Roy Moats here on 100 Sunrise.
Cold and strange place I used to call my life. Now and then I meet someone who likes to watch me twitch and run. Wish I was the one
guys. And you're
Thank you,
with
Norfolk.
Roll
That's Alan
Moats.
Baisley doing all the lead there. He's
How long have you guys been playing together? Because it seems like you guys know
Year and a half.
the
a
music.
year and a half, I think.
Oh, wow.
We met in an open mic.
Yeah?
Yep.
And you started playing the first thing that night when you met?
No,
I think it was the next time. It was like
a couple of
goodies
times
or
later,
something,
yeah. You saw me at one, I saw you at one, and then
Okay. Well, that was a new song?
no, it's an old one that I just sort of revived recently.
Were you angry when you wrote that song?
It has that flavor to it, doesn't it?
You mad at somebody when you
It,
wrote that song?
Yeah, it does have. It sounds like a little bit of like positively 4th Street venom.
Yes, it does. Some rather interesting things, images in there. How do you set an ocean on fire?
That's well. Unfortunately, I think as a species we're learning to do that.
Oh, I guess you're right there. I hadn't thought of it that way. Well, this is going to be a really cool thing that we're going to after the show. We're going to go over to Five Points Farmers Market and listen to Roy as he entertains everybody at the market there in their food court, I guess you might call it. Have you ever been there before, Roy?
I never have.
Okay, well,
It is indoors, that part of it.
yes, I think so. Yes, it's going to be a little bit of a hot day to be outside, I guess, but they got all these goods over there made locally, all this fruits and vegetables. It's going to be kind of nice. You with fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Mimosas
What more
and
of a combination do you want?
There's a
Well,
song there
actually,
probably.
we've called them mimosas and moats.
Yeah.
Do you like mimosas?
You
You never had one, have you?
I will probably have one as
You probably will try one.
yeah, that sounds de rigueur for the occasion.
Well, that should be a good time. I think you'll probably get started around noon, you think?
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's very close to here, I understand.
Yes, it's not very far away. It's 26th and Church Street here in Norfolk.
And no, we didn't get lost on the way here today. That's a lie. I don't know who's propagating that.
We
Yeah, I
won't
know.
Go into that.
I was surprised after staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning, you arrived here early.
Well, we had to practice.
What else would you like to play for
We'd
us
like to
here?
do a song called Summer Said,
Summer Said.
which is about a man talking to a season.
Okay, all right. Here's Roy Moats here on Hunter at Sunrise.
Summer said, weren't you with somebody last year, this past year? I said your memory's just as strong as time is. I felt that night. And Summer said, well, what you doing this year? Said this year. I said I guess I'll just be hanging loose there. I got some time to kill. Time to kill. I'm letting it roll by. Nobody knows and nobody cares. Someone said, how long have you been walking? I said, how long have you been talking? And someone said, don't you get a little lonely? A little lonely. I said, I guess I had not thought about it. Maybe I do sometimes. And someone said, don't you think she might be finding home? I said, I see you never knew my lady. She's neither home nor sad. Home nor sad. No, she'll be taking it easy. Making it easy, anyone. Someone said, how long can you keep going? I said, as long as summer winds are blowing. And someone said, well, what you doing next year? Said, next year. I said, if I'm around, I'll stop and see you. Things won't get changed a bit.
Yay.
Yeah. Almost forgot to open my microphone there. Roy Moats here on Hunter at Sunrise. It's been a lot of fun here, Roy, hasn't it?
We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was more prepared this time.
You weren't prepared last time?
Well, I forgot that it's hard to sing in the morning. I forgot.
So that's
So
why
I-
you stayed up all
I
night.
brought a plethora of cough drops and drank some fluid. Well, I took a nap last night before I stayed up late, so
I see.
hope I was ready.
Well, I've never heard cough drops being referred to as a plethora of
A
cough
plethora
drops
of
before.
cough drops.
Multitude.
Very
A
interesting.
multitude, Alan says. That's
Yeah, well.
among the things that you could call a lot of cough drops.
Roy, do you ever think you'll put together a record of all this rather
I-
intriguing songs?
We have been working on it, and by working on it, I mean we've talked about it a few times. Zach Moats and I are hoping to produce some of my songs.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. At least in an EP, you know, small.
Yeah, maybe a four spot, but we'd like to do about 15 of them. And I'm not going to raise money or anything publicly. I
No.
might put out a call to ask, local musicians to help me out.
Oh,
I shouldn't say that in front of Alan. That puts him on the spot.
You never do that.
I wouldn't do that to him.
No.
Pro bono work from local musicians. That's my goal.
Right. Well, thanks so much for coming down here today. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of
Pleasure.
fun. And of course, don't forget, a little later around noon, Roy's going to be over at the 5 Points Farmers Market at 26th and Church Street in Norfolk, performing during the brunch. And he'll go for a couple of hours there. It's called Mimosas and Moats. I have to give kudos to Denise Pons, who's our producer here, to come up with that one. That's who came up with that name. Did you like that name?
That's a good name. Denise is a good press agent.
Yes, she's.
I
I
represent
understand
her.
she's your PR person.
There will
When
be no
she's, when
gators
she's
in
not
the
being my
mimosas.
producer.
I want to point out there'll be no gators in the mimosas today.
No, you have to do that song though. What's that song?
Moats
Moats full of gators.
gators.
Yeah, you have to do that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me here today. I want to remind you that next week, Zach is going to be here. Zach Moats and the Love Cats are going to be on the show, and you're going to be listening to that one, right, Roy?
I will indeed.
You will be listening to that.
With a critical ear.
With a critical ear. Do you give your son those types of little critiques after he performs?
Yeah, well, I did until he got way better than me at an early age. Then I started-
I understand that one. Anyway, the Love Cats will be on our show next week, and that's going to do it for me. My name is Hunter Hughes. Thanks so much for listening today. You can check this show out again on demand at hunteratsunrise.com. I've decided it's not 11:30 anymore, it's noon. It's been late the last 2 or 3 Sundays, so I think they've changed the time. It gets on the website around noon, and we'll have a podcast of this particular acoustic session up by at least midweek, and hope you'll check that out as well. Check out our concert calendar and our playlists at hunteratsunrise.com as well. I thought I'd leave you here with a cut from this new Greg Holden disc. It's called Make That Chase the Sun. Greg Holden is an Irish singer-songwriter. What we're going to hear is Give It Away. This is Greg Holden here on Hunter at Sunrise, 89.5 WHRV